25th of May 2018. So I'm just going to do a quick little video about GoDaddy internet provider, internet host, whatever. And let's just leave the fact that it has the sussest name of any company, GoDaddy. It sounds like some sort of S&M safe word. Anyway, these assholes, because I bought a whole bunch of different web crap a few years ago, and these turds have been harassing me for years now. And recently I just decided to get rid of all of their shit. Well, maybe 6 months ago, and it all went. And then like a couple of weeks ago, there was a $70 charge. I was like, what is this? What is this? And so I call up about that. Okay, so let's just start with these guys just called me, right? I was out and I was jackhammering all this cement, which almost killed me. So I'm like covered in sweat, and I get a call from GoDaddy. And they're lucky I could hear that damn thing, because it sounded like, with that jackhammer, it was as though my eardrum was being dribbled like a basketball through, and I was wearing earplugs. And so I'm in this sort of mood, right? In my hands, I'm holding the damn jackhammer. I feel like I've jerked off a 6-foot dick. I'm in this sort of pain. And this guy calls me, and he's got this shit, soft ass, I'm from some major city in America accent. And somehow I knew he was like an Asian kid too that had grown up in America. I guess they must have a particular accent that subconsciously I know how to detect, because he was exactly like that, right? And no racist, but I can tell you this dude was that, and we never discussed that at all throughout the video, but this is what he was. And he's talking to me, trying to sell me some horse shit, and I'm like, is this about, because like, here's the thing, I'm supposed to call GoDaddy. I called him up last week on Thursday, and I say, do you guys charged me $70 and I canceled all my everything about 6 months ago. How come you're charging me $70? And this is what they said to me. They said, oh, well, you had this product that you hadn't enabled, and because you hadn't enabled it, you couldn't actually cancel it. And every year you got to pay the subscription fee on that. And I'm like, but I called you up and I said cancel everything 6 months ago. And like, yeah, but we couldn't cancel it because it wasn't enacted. And so I'm on the phone, I'm just like, this sort of shit happens all the time. I didn't say that, this is what I'm thinking, because I know that it's not good to lose your shit, because this is real money, and I just want to get my money back. And so I'm like, okay, how do I cancel it? And they're like, well, first, you got to enact it. We can tell you how to enact it. We can't enact it. You're going to have to log in and enact it yourself. So you got to go into your own account, log in, and then call us back in 3 days, because it takes 3 days to enact, and cancel it. I'm like, all right, well, can you stick something in my file that says that I'm trying to cancel this damn thing, in case like I forget to call back in 3 days? And like, yeah, sure, we'll type that in. And I forgot. I didn't call those turds back. But then they call me up today, this guy, and he knows nothing about that shit. And I know he knows nothing about that shit, because these are these professional salespeople that are totally separate from the technical people that are going to set up your websites and help you out with all this. Not help you out, that's a terrible word. They're going to do a job. Anyway, he called, I knew exactly what it was. I knew this useless asshole was trying to sell me more shit, because it's one of those companies, one of those things where they don't lose a website, every website they sell. So they can sell an endless amount of these damn things. So they have these professional sales staff, and it's the most ingenuine people, and it was so obvious that he knew nothing about my actual account, and he knew nothing about what was happening with me and GoDaddy. And so then when I started talking about that, I was thinking, okay, I'll talk about that some more and let him know. This will piss him off because he's trying to sell me shit, and I'll just tell him about, hey, have you cancelled my thing yet? And then as soon as he realizes I'm trying to cancel something, he's like, you can see he's trying to get out there. He's like, and this is what he goes, oh, well, how about I let you just call back to the blah, blah, blah department, and you can take care of that another time. And I'm thinking, you son of a bitch. Now he's trying to get out there, which is kind of good in a way, because I wanted this phone call to end. And you know how it's hard to get off the phone to these turds? So I figured, okay, I'll just start complaining about the thing I'm trying to cancel, and then he'll want to get off. So it's good that he wants to get off, but it also shows just how sad and ingenuine these people are. These sows, thieves, that's essentially what they are, you know, and it's just, and the tone of their voice, they're trying to essentially use this empathy and friendliness to sell you this piece of crap. And like, man, I was just complaining about jackhammering, but, you know, like, so many of these people, you can tell this guy had a college degree, probably in something shit, that's why he works now for GoDaddy. And you can tell that like, they should get out there and do some physical work like that. Like, even how terrible that is, you know, bloody jerking off a 6-foot dick, bloody covered in sweat, shoulders killing me, whatever. That sort of work would be, it's like 1 billion times better than having to con some asshole into some piece of shit, because their company makes all their money from signing these people up, and then it takes forever to cancel the stupid thing, and you can't be effed to do it. And so by the time you cancel it, they've probably gotten another year of your money for subscribing to this thing that you haven't even used in like 2 years, and they've gotten an extra year where you didn't even use it of money out of you. And so they hire all these knobs, all these guys that, you know, their life, they've been attached to YouTube with like an umbilical cord, and have spent their life in this reclining position, no, seated reclining position on YouTube. And they end up getting these sad ass jobs. And he probably turns up in his tie and shit and thinks, yeah, I'm a real man now. Fuck, I can con people into... Anyway, whatever. Like, comment, subscribe. To me, not GoDaddy.